presents Cast in Angelfire, an urban fantasy romance by S.M. Reine, narrated by Rebecca Mitchell. In paradisum deducant te angeli, aeternam habeas requiem. Chapter 1. Billings, Montana, September 2030. There was a bounty on the life of a girl named Marion. The dollar figure was high enough that the real question wasn't whether she would die, it was how quickly, and who would land the reward. The bounty was passed around on darknet forums where killers sought their next paychecks. The darknet had become more advanced as Unseelie She developed technology so complex that it seemed to be magical, and the content was immune to the eye of law enforcement, since the servers were hidden in the Winter Court. Only people invited to the darknet could access it. Invitations were not cheap, and they could never be purchased with money. The original posting of the bounty said that the target answered to Marion and that she had multiple last names. This Marion had been born in 2011, 4 years before Genesis rebooted the world, spewing vampires, fairies, and 1,000 other preternatural breeds across the face of the earth. It also said that she needed to die before the 1st of November. That meant there was less than a month to form a plan, track her down, and murder her. The bounty's poster included a blurry photograph of the target taken from a distance. Only her wavy brunette hair was distinct, but she stood near a bus shelter, which allowed Jeff Samuelson to approximate her height at 5 feet 10 inches, perhaps a bit taller. The information wasn't much, but it was enough for Jeff to get that bounty. And he didn't plan to share. "She's only 19, said Vasicek. "A baby." 19's old enough to screw, and it's old enough to die for your country, Jeff said. Vasicek slipped a magazine into his sniper rifle. "I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm stating fact. My little sister is older than she is." "She must have done something to piss people off," Jeff said. Nobody got million-dollar bounties put on their head unless they really deserved it. That was the thought that had been comforting Jeff while crossing the North American Union on Amtrak, rushing towards the target's last known location in Montana. If someone was willing to pay that much money to knock off Marion multiple last names, then she probably deserved it. The thought of what Jeff would do with all that money was its own kind of comfort, too. Vasicek had a dreamy look that said he was contemplating something similar. Even the serpents coiled over his ears looked like they were fantasizing about the bounty. "What do you think you'll do with your half?" "I'm out of this business," Jeff said. "Out of the business, out of the country, retiring for life." "The money's good, but not that good." It would be once Jeff murdered Vasicek, ensuring that he didn't have to split the bounty in half. "What are you planning to do with your cut?" "I'm franchising. Got lots of connections who are, like me." Vasicek probably meant demons in general, not specifically Megara. His specific breed made good assassins, though. They fed on aggression the way vampires fed on blood. "Us types do good with this killing stuff. I'll buy 'em, pay 'em a salary, collect lots more bounties, get some fat stacks going." "Like the Mary Kay of murder?" "The Walmart of murder. We'll be huge. We'll dominate." The snakes creating Vasicek's hair laughed along with him in a chorus of cruel hissing. It was a nice fantasy, all right. Before Genesis, Vasicek might have been able to do such a thing. Demons had been almost as numerous as humans back in those days, and there had been no she or shifters to compete with. Now there weren't many demons for Vasicek to hire. They'd all been shoved into the netherworlds, then the key to the door tossed away. Jeff didn't bother pointing out how impractical the plan was. Vasicek should enjoy the fantasy while it lasted.